Boop dee boop 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 boop. Hi, Mark Phillips here. Welcome to another episode of the Winehouse Show. I'm here with my lovely co-host Carol with an E. I'm having a handheld mic today. I don't know why. I don't have a stand. Lynn, I won't ask. But that will work. I can still, I have one more hand for the wine glass, and that's the most important. Carol, would you like a little pick me up? Of course you would. You never turn down wine, do you? Yeah, yeah. I will too. Very tasty. So today's episode is about what to do with the cork at a restaurant when they give it to you. What's the whole deal with that cork thing, huh? And of course, Carol is a level 3 sommelier, and I will defer to her for some of this information. 3 quick questions for you, Carol. When you would send a wine back based on the cork. 1, would you send the wine back if the server gave you the cork and you smelled it and it smelled awful? Okay. 2, would you send it back if when the server tried to open it, the cork completely crumbled? You have to kind of push the cork in just to get the wine out. And 3, would you send it back if it's a red wine, the stain of the wine has crept up the whole way to the top of the cork? Do we have a cork here? Well, it doesn't have it. It's no baby one. But if the stain has crept up all the way to the top, that means air's gotten in, and we know air into wine while it's being stored is not good. If you got a saturated cork, would you send the wine back? 3 no's. No, no, and no. What if there was like fungus on top of the cork, I don't know, anything? 4 no's. So you're saying, can I speak for you to say that nothing about the cork would entitle you to send the wine back? There you have it. So then the question would be, if the cork doesn't tell you if the wine's bad, for sure. Yes. I mean, a cork can smell corked, have that funky smell, and it might be a signal the wine could be bad, but some corks really smell bad and the wine isn't bad. Yeah, so you just can't reliably send a wine back based on the smell of the cork. So if the cork means nothing, why do you give, as a sommelier, why do you give the guest a cork? What? You don't? What do you mean? Yeah. Right. So you're in the new school of sommeliers, and okay. So it's not required as a sommelier to put the cork down. Yeah, because the server sommelier is putting the cork down because they have to get it out of the way. They open the wine up. They got to put the cork down so they can serve the wine. So it's really just, getting it out of the way. So what do? Put it in your pocket? Yeah. So a lot of people, it depends. Sometimes the guests want the cork, maybe to put it back in the bottle if they don't finish the bottle at dinner, which you can do in many states. Or they like to collect corks, or, who knows what. But otherwise, the cork means nothing. I think so too. Yeah, it's never a good idea to be a guest and talk about the quality of the wine based on the cork. You'll look like an idiot. And we laugh at those people. So don't even mess with the cork. The cool thing to do is just ignore it. The cork is not for you, basically. It's just the sommeliers to get it down so they can pour the wine. So just ignore it. It's a cool thing to do. But what is important is opening the bottle of wine at the table. And that's the... Okay, I'll jump right in. She's so eager for me to tell the story. So, true story. In D.C., years ago, in the 90s, when I had my wine group out of D.C., there was a restaurant very popular, like a family place, Italian place, not really into wine, just because, whatever. Olive Garden type, but better than that. But, that kind of thing. Not known for their wine or anything. But they had a few expensive bottles in the list, let's say. And so 6 businessmen walk into the restaurant on expense account. So they have money to spend. And they order the most expensive wine on the list. Maybe $125 a bottle, something like that back in the 90s. So not stupid expensive, but, it's up there. And the server brings out a tray with the wine already open in 6 glasses, puts it down, pours the wine. They taste it. Oh, we love it. We love drinking expensive wine, especially, right, when someone else pays for it. So 6 guys, it's barely a glass of wine, 4 ounces apiece. It's stupid. So they finish that first bottle in a heartbeat. The server comes back. You want another bottle of wine? Absolutely. She takes the empty bottle away, comes back with a new bottle of wine, pours the wine. Wonderful. They finish the meal. The second bottle of wine's empty. One of the guys is smoking a cigarette. When you could do that back in the day, smoke at a restaurant. And he couldn't find an ashtray on the table, so he dropped the butt in the empty second bottle of wine. Server walks over. Hey, guys, want another bottle of wine? Why not? It's good stuff. She takes the empty bottle away. Yeah, ready, get ready. Brings the new bottle of wine back already open, pours it. Sure enough, the cigarette butt in the bottom of the bottle, Carol. Crazy. And that's why it's important that the server opens the bottle of wine in front of you so you know the bottles of wine that's supposed to be in there. I know. Isn't that the nuttiest thing? And I have done talks, for years in D.C., and other people who had gone to the restaurant related similar experiences about wine being traded out like that. And so this came from a reliable source, my story, and other people have had the same experience. So that restaurant's no longer around. But hey, any restaurant could do that. Carol, could you tell if someone brought wine out that wine, the bottle, was not the wine that was you ordered, the wine that the label says? Yeah, me neither. I don't think anyone could. That's almost impossible. And so it's a real easy scam for a restaurant to do because they almost can't get caught. It's almost impossible. So that's why your situation, in Annapolis, in that case, again, a restaurant that's not known for wine, it's a touristy place. You were on the harbor, in Annapolis, touristy. But they brought the wine out, with a cork, in the bottle, but already open, and they just put the cork back in. And what was their reason? Well, I can see that, and the server was a young gal. Yeah, so maybe she was intimidated by opening a bottle of wine, couldn't do it, and so the manager opened it for her. So she says the manager opened it for her and brought it out. Well, okay, maybe so. But you always have to wonder, did you send it back? Yeah, no. And have you ever? I haven't either. Yeah, this has happened before, many times. This kind of situation where the bottle comes already open or the cork just in it, put back in. Yeah, it's a tough one, and you have to kind of go case by case. But yeah, we never have sent one back, and it's a tough call there. But you can understand, at least be aware of that. So what this restaurant did, they bought that expensive bottle of wine. The owner probably drank it himself, and they saved the bottle. And when a customer orders it, they just pour some jug wine they have in the kitchen into the bottle and bring it out. Well, that's what they do. And that would be really impossible to, unless they used really bad wine. I guess that would be funny. Well, they probably do anyway. But maybe you could catch them that way. So that's all we have to say. It's just about the cork. Being aware that no matter what kind of restaurant, they should open the wine in front of you. And when they put the cork on the table, don't mess with it. I mean, that's a cool thing to do. Just ignore it because it means you know what's going on. Yep. Next time, we'll talk about when to send a wine back and if you should. That's a good one. All right. We're shortening these videos. We're getting better. So thanks very much for joining us. See you next time. One more. I know, of course, you'll want some more. That was a short one. You deserve some wine. He did a great job of limiting your answers. See ya.